Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video presents Bible verse, Psalm 139 verse 1 inch. Let's get started now. Psalm 139 verse 1 is a beautiful and powerful scripture that offers a message of hope and comfort to those who seek the presence of God. The verse reads, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me." In this verse, the psalmist is acknowledging the omnipotence and omniscience of God, who is able to see and know all things. The opening line of this psalm is a statement of deep faith and trust in God's presence and power. The psalmist is recognizing that God is always present, watching over them, and that there is nowhere they can go where God cannot reach them. This verse reminds us that we are never alone, and that God is always with us, guiding and protecting us. As the psalm continues, the writer goes on to describe the ways in which God has searched and known them, from their thoughts and actions to their very being. The psalmist says, "You know when I sit down and when I rise up, you discern my thoughts from far away." This verse speaks to the intimacy of God's relationship with us, and the fact that God knows us better than we know ourselves. In the next verse, the psalmist states, "You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways." This verse emphasizes God's role as a protector and guide, who is able to see and know all of our actions and decisions. It is a reminder that we are never alone in our journey, and that God is always with us, guiding and directing our steps. The final verse in this section, "Even before a word is on my tongue, O Lord, you know it completely," highlights the fact that God knows us intimately, including our deepest thoughts and desires. This verse emphasizes the fact that God is always present, even in our innermost thoughts, and that we can trust in God's knowledge and guidance. The overall message of this psalm is one of trust and faith in God's presence and power. It reminds us that God knows us intimately, and is always with us, guiding and directing our steps. This psalm also emphasizes the fact that we are never alone, and that we can trust in God's knowledge and protection. The day-to-day application of this psalm is in its reminder that we should always seek God's presence and guidance in our lives. It encourages us to have faith in God's power and knowledge, and to trust in God's plan for our lives. This psalm also reminds us to be mindful of our actions and decisions, knowing that God sees and knows all things. In terms of healing scriptures, this psalm can offer comfort and solace to those who may be struggling with feelings of loneliness or isolation. It is a reminder that God is always with us, even in our darkest moments, and that we can find strength and support in our relationship with God. In conclusion, Psalm 139 verse 1 is a beautiful and powerful scripture that offers a message of hope and comfort to those who seek the presence of God. It reminds us of God's intimate knowledge of us and His constant presence in our lives. It encourages us to have faith in God's power and to trust in His plan for our lives. This psalm offers healing and comfort to those who may be struggling, and reminds us that we are never alone in our journey. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspirational content. See you in the next video. Wishing you a very happy day.